Parsha begins with the story of the halachas of Para Aduma. We all know that somebody who becomes tameh with tumas meis, it's very hard to get rid of the tumah. The only way to get rid of this uncleanliness, this ritual uncleanliness, tumah, is by doing the process of Para Aduma. You have to bring a special cow. It has to be, it's not really red, it's called the red, but it's more brownish, reddish color. And you have to specially prepare this Para Aduma. At the end, you have to burn the Para Aduma completely. Burn it completely. All that's left is a pile of ashes. Then these ashes, you mix it with water from a spring, clean water from a spring, and then this water you can then spray on those people that are tameh, and that's how, with the third day and the seventh day, and that's how a person can become tahor from tumas meis. The Mishnah Chagiga classifies the water, which is called the mechatos, the water of the Para Aduma, as a very, very high level kedusha. The Mishnah lists different items and their level of kedusha. On that list, this ranks very, very high on that list. Immediately after that, we have the story of the death of Miriam, Tamush Miriam, and Chazal point out that there's a reason why these two parshas are next to each other. Just like Karbanos can be mechaper, so too the death of tzaddikim, the passing of tzaddikim, are also have a power to bring kapara to Klal Yisrael. Moshe Sternbach in his Sefer Tuv Tamadas, he explains a little bit better the juxtaposition between these two ideas of Para Aduma and the passing of the righteous Miriam. So like this, if you pay attention a little bit, if we think about it, the process of the Para Aduma is to take like a korban, you bring it as a korban, then you shecht it and you slaughter it in the proper way, but then what do? You burn the whole thing, and all that's left is a little bit of ashes. And then with the ashes, you take the ashes, put it into water, and then you can start the process of the tara, the process of the cleansing of those who are impure, those who are tameh. He says there's a very deep lesson over here. When you see that pile of ashes, you see nothing. You see there's nothing left. You had a cow, a big cow. You guarded it for so many years that it should be completely pure. And then you did the service that was necessary in order to prepare it. But then when you finished, you burn it completely, and all you left is a pile of ashes. Nothing left from it. You can't do anything with ashes. Ashes are finished. You just throw them in the garbage. But then you put it into a little bit of water, and it comes to life. These ashes now become the mechatos. They become the instrument through which you can actually be mitahar. You can actually cleanse somebody ritually from somebody who has a very high level of tumah. So this is a great lesson in general for people who feel that they're unworthy. They feel that they've fallen and they're far away from God, and they don't feel their connection with Hashem. They're not doing Torah, they're not learning Torah, they're not doing the mitzvahs properly. And they think, what's left of us? We're just dry bones. There's nothing left from us. And the Mishnah says, never give up on yourself. Never give up on somebody else. Always realize that even ashes, completely burnt, completely useless, but if you mix a little bit of water in it, you pour a little bit of love, a little bit of Torah, a little bit of mitzvahs, a Shabbos into people who are completely devoid of holiness, you can make them into a living being again. You can bring them back to life. The same thing is true, says Rosh Sternbach, with the passing of a tzaddik. Rosh Hashiva, Chaim Stein used to say, when it says in the pasuk, Tzaddik Ovad, Paskin Shayat, Tzaddik Ovad ve'ein ish sama lev. The tzaddik is lost and nobody pays any attention. So, in the simple reading of the pasuk is the tzaddik is gone and nobody even pays attention to the fact that he was and that he died. Rosh Shiva said, when is the tzaddik lost? Only when we don't pay attention to his passing. But if we do pay attention to his passing and we realize that this passing he has left in this world, he left his lessons, he left his life examples, he's left to us in this world, then he's not lost. He's only lost if we don't pay any attention to his passing. But if we pay attention and we put our minds to be able to learn from his example, then he's not lost. And that's the similarity, says Rav Moshe Sternbach, with the Para Aduma. When the tzaddik leaves, we say, what happened? He lived, okay, it was very nice that we had him with us, now he's gone. No, he left a lot in this world. He left his legacy. He left, or Miriam in this case, she left a legacy of a life of living in purity, living in sanctity. And if we take examples from their life, from the path of the people who passed, then they are not gone. It's not just ashes that are gone, buried into the ground, and completely forgotten from mankind. We can take something from them, and then their stamp on the world that they left in this world, we can make something from that. We can learn from their example, and then it's as if they haven't passed. Then it's not the tzaddik avad, and the tzaddik is not lost. Just like the ashes of the paraduma come to life when we add a little bit of water to it, the example, the legacy, and the teachings of that tzaddik also come to life when we take it in within ourselves and we incorporate it into our lives. Then their lives continue with the example of so many people who take example from their legacy. Please don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the video every week by subscribing. Put a like. Thank you very much. Good Shabbos.